So this is your theme of the year. You got in the center is the World card from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and then you have on both sides you have message and growth from the Earthbound Oracle, and then 54 the Bee from Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle. There will be lots of hard work, but the work will be productive. This will be a year of growth, and it will be important to listen to the messages from yourself as well as the people around you. What are they trying to tell you, and what are you trying to tell you? The World card is the last of the major arcana and the end of what's called the Fool's Journey. The card represents endings and new beginnings, completion and wholeness. This year will be a year where you'll get to see a lot of new starts and many older things come to completion. So this first month was September, and it's past September now, but I'm still going to go ahead and give you the cards for September. I'm using the Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle here and the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. So this reading is... the unicorn is looking off into the distance. She is deciding which way she should go, what path she will take with her life. The flower means blossoming, abilities, or potential, gifts, kindness. This month is all about looking inward and looking outward. Looking outward and noticing all the gifts and kindnesses that are in your life. Being thankful about all the people who have helped you get to this point. Looking inward to help you decide your next steps. There is a lot of potential for good things. Okay, so this is October, and you got water, number 18, and the strength card. The unicorn is looking at a lion, and the lion is looking back. Both don't seem to be afraid. They are simply looking at each other. The water means, or it could mean, purity, change, life, subconscious thoughts, mysterious feelings. This month is about digging deep and looking at your strength, looking at thoughts and feelings that you're hiding. They are not necessarily bad thoughts, but just thoughts and ideas that you are hiding from yourself. It takes strength to do this. But like the unicorn looking at the lion, once you start looking at the things that you are afraid of, you will notice it's cute. And you notice it's quite cute and fuzzy, and the teeth are smaller than you thought. So, basically once you start looking at these things that you fear, you'll probably notice that there's not so much to be scared of. And then once you realize that, then you'll be able to, work through those thoughts and fears. This is for November. You got the 9 of Swords and number 60 stump. The unicorn is very worried about something, so much so she can't sleep. It keeps her up with her mind going over and over it. The stump is something ending prematurely. Resistance may indicate the need to extract yourself from a certain situation. 9s in any suit mean that you are becoming awake to the world around you, to the present. You may be in a place this month that you don't like and are very worried about. A difficult place that will require some action to move you out of. Could be anything, something with work or family, etc. This issue is on your mind. Maybe moving physically, like deciding that you very much need to change jobs, or maybe needing to find a solution with a coworker that you don't get along with, but have to work together. Something more of a mental/brain solution to the problem. In all cases, it will be helpful to be aware of the whole situation, so you can figure out the best way to find a solution. So just try to be aware of the situation, no matter how hard it is to do that, and you'll be able to find the answer, and you'll be in a much better place. This is December 2018, 8 of Wands and number 65, the Dove. The 8 of Wands is all about movement. You were stuck last month, but now you're moving again. You are now moving into a better place in your life. There's hope. With forward momentum, the Wands push you towards your end goals. Things still might be a bit hard, but if you just keep going, you will get where you want to be. There is wind in your sails, a dove flying alongside your ship. And the dove means peace, a time of harmony, blessings of prosperity and abundance are on the way. It's a really good way to ring in the new year with a lot of wonderful forward momentum. It's a really good place to be. Okay, this is January 2019. You got the Magician and number 1, Fetus. So you start off 2019 in an amazing place. You're going to take that momentum from December, and it's going to keep on moving you into a really good place. All that energy and momentum. I don't have a better way to say that. It's going to put you into a place where you want to be, or into a place where you're able to create where you want to be. So you have 3 wands for this month. This is the first month. The Magician is the first card in the tarot because the Fool is 0. So, and then you got number 1, which is the Fetus. And I don't know too much about numerology, but I do know that the number 111 is very important. And it has to do with creation and manifestation. And it's you are being reminded of your strength as a creator. The unicorn stands before a table with lots of tools on it. She's gathered everything together and is now ready to use her tools to work some magic. So you'll notice the suits, the pentagram and the cups and the wands and the swords, all the suits of the tarot are on her table. The Fetus means new beginnings, developing possibilities, and new responsibilities. The Magician has all the tools in which to create the world that they want. You have all that you need right now to create the life you've always wanted. You have the power to make things happen. This card is all about realizing your full potential. It shows us that we are born with the ability and power to take action and move ourselves into the direction we want. The world is wide open. Yeah, so totally awesome start of 2019. So for February 2019, you got the Star card and number 41, the Fish card from the Mildred Payne Pocket Oracle. The Star is about hope. It is the light at the end of the tunnel. It is here to remind you that when there are hard times, you will get through them. It is a bit of starlight in your pocket to guide your way. The Star is also very balanced, so it's going to bring balance to your life. when you have this pocket of starlight, you will feel more balanced and more grounding. The star is here to help you, to remind you that when things get tough, you can and you will get through them. It's your rock, your center, and your guiding light. And even if there's darkness, the star will continue to guide you. You had the power of the magician last month, which was very strong. This month, it's turned. This month, the magic that you created with the magician has turned into this starlight in your pocket, and it's part of what was created. And some of that energy forward will propel you through the next few months, help guide you. And it may be helpful, and I think it'd be a great idea to get a stone, or if you already have a stone that represents hope and love and grounding, to keep in your pocket, to remind you of all of these things. And the fish is good fortune. So, this this good fortune is continuing this month, and you're going to have it to take it with you, if there's some bumpy bits. I'm going to read a quote from one of my tarot books about the star. We know now that we cannot always trust the world to keep us safe and to cater to our needs. However, we can always trust ourselves to handle whatever it throws at us. That is the power of the star, burning inside of us. In trust, we find peace and calm. So that is the month of February. Okay, this is March 2019. And I pulled more cards for this month due to the fact that you got the Three of Swords and also the Poppet, which can be difficult cards. And so I just wanted some more information. So the Three of Swords is from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. The Poppet is from the Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle. These four cards, the four cards on this side, are from the Earthbound Oracle, and then the Nettle card at the end is from the Illustrated Herbiary. So the Three of Swords can be a hard card to get. It can mean a separation, a breakup, fight, loss, etc. Your beautiful rainbow heart has three swords in it. The Three of Swords also reminds us that pain is a necessary part of life and a great tool for learning. Sometimes we try to protect ourselves, represented in the Soul card. From pain, full emotions. We block them. And we don't let ourselves feel them. We think we're helping ourselves, but we are only keeping the truth from us. We convince ourselves, which is brainwashing, which is the Poppet. So we convince ourselves through some, sort of self-brainwashing that we are fine and okay, but we are not. What we need to do is not to bury, but to uncover. Uncover and pay better attention, represented by our nettle card here. Pay attention. And you may be familiar with nettles. They're stinging nettles. They are a really great medicinal herb, but also, if you touch them, it's going to be tingly. So once you get past and it wakes you up, it really does. But also once you get past that sting, they have so much medicinal value. So uncover and pay better attention to the world inside as well as the world outside. Could you benefit from, maybe there's some benefit to feeling your emotions instead of burying them. The rain in the Three of Swords card is all about release. If we put the card upside down, the swords fall out. It's always better to get to the core of an issue, however painful that might be. It's time to restore balance, represented in the balance card, which is the deer with the wings, and take out the swords. Okay, so this is April 2019. You got the Five of Wands, which is from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, in the middle. You have on the side Luna. Illuminate is below it with the eye and the candles. On the other side is Libra, the honeybee, and Ceremony with the candles. And those are the Earthbound Oracle, the Ankh 52, which is the Mildred Payne Pocket Oracle, and you got Valerian, which is from the Illustrated Herbiary. It's Release Rigidity. So this month is also got a lot to it. So in the Crystal Unicorn card, the Five of Wands, the 5 unicorns are not getting along in this card. There is some conflict that needs to be worked out. This conflict can be external or internal. The unicorns are each facing a different way, indicating the solution will be found by looking in a new direction or thinking outside the box. This conflict or issue might be the one you were bringing to the light last month. The one where you were kind of hiding from yourself because you wanted to protect yourself. But this might be the one that is finally coming out. And now this month you're working on a solution for this, which is really good. The Valerian card with the cat, which is Release Rigidity, says not to worry and relax as much as possible into this process. Also rest and remember to be nice to yourself. You work hard. Don't forget to take a nap sometimes. So just a little reminder during this process to try to be gentle. And it's a lot of hard work. And the Libra card, which is the honeybees, that means this is going to take some work, but by the end you should get some sweet honey. So it'll pay off. Be this an external conflict with other people in your life or a conflict with the different parts of yourself. You will illuminate the candle card, the eye with the candle card, the solution, and get increased awareness, which is the Ankh at the bottom, by working together, by revealing what everyone truly wants and coming together to make this happen. The light of the moon is softer, which is represented by Luna here at the corner. and gentler than that of the sun. So you want to create a soft, safe space indicated by the ceremony card with the two candles, the black and white candles, where all can feel at ease. So if there's an external conflict, you want to, you're not going to find the solution by shouting at each other and just, everyone's going to feel shut down and everything. So you want to create a space where you can talk things out, where you can listen, where you can work it out. And the same thing with the parts of yourself. And this can be tricky to do. Listen to your parts of yourself and be gentle and try to see what is going on so that you can find a solution to the issue that you're having. And the ceremony card here reminds me of two friends holding hands, watching the sunrise, each realizing that they both contain a small bit of each other in their soul. So, just realizing that even a person that you seem on the surface not to get along with, if this is an external conflict, if you look deeper and you listen to them, you may find that you have more in common than you thought. And again, this is a little more difficult with internal, but just, I guess, do the best you can. And just see what happens. It's also about creating the space where this kind of work can happen. Okay, that is April. Okay, so this is May 2019, and you got the Four of Swords from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and number 69, the Harp from Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle. So, this unicorn is taking a rest. She is taking a much needed sleep. She is being played to sleep by the beautiful sounds of the harp. The last few months have been a bit bumpy. So this month, it's all about rest, rest, rest. Whatever that means to you, do a lot of it this month. So that is this month. You're on vacay. You're like, take a bath. If you like baths, go to your favorite coffee shop and read or whatever you like to do. Go hike. If you like to get indoors, go and get outside. If you like to stay indoors, watch a bunch of movies or your favorite Netflix show, or if you play video games or whatever that makes you happy and is restful to your body and to your soul. Because yes, the last 2 months have been a lot. Go out with friends, just put your feet up as much as possible. I know everyone's really busy with their lives and work and whatever they're doing, but this is the month to just chill. And it's beautiful spring, and it's just a really lovely month. I'm not sure what part of the world or country you live in, but where I am, it's just a beautiful time with flowers and new growth coming up, and so it's just great. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, that is May. So this is June 2019. You got the Judgment card Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and 25 stick Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle. The Judgment card is all about looking at and reflecting on your life up until this point. If there are things you thought you could have handled better or situations that could have been resolved in a different way, don't be too hard on yourself, which is represented by this stick. You did the best you could. What did you learn that you could apply when something similar comes up? That would make the situation, a similar situation, go better the next time. And look at all the good things and think about what you have done and pat yourself on the back for all the good work. So, sometimes things don't go as we'd liked, or we feel like we just could have done better. But recognizing that you did the best you could, and, try to think about what you've learned so you can make the situation, if it comes up again, better. A lot of times in life, we have these situations that reoccur until we figure out how to deal with them, which is super annoying and also difficult. So that's what these two cards are about, just something to think about this month. Okay, this is July 2019, and I apologize, there's some truck/construction noises outside the window. If you can hear it in the video, which you probably can. Let's see. Okay, sorry. You got the Knight of Wands from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and the number 2 Time from Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle. So the last 2 months have been kind of pause months. Months where you're just sort of, taking a break from some things. But now with the Knight of Wands, it's time to move forward again. And time is moving forward again. So after your break, you're finding that you have renewed energy and passion for things that are in your life. That you may have some new ideas that you've had for a long time, but now they are really starting to excite you. The Knight is very passionate and full of energy, and the suit of Wands, which I think I've talked about before, is it represents fire, so it's very hot and fiery. And Knights have a lot of movement in them. So the Knight is very passionate and full of energy, but he can also be impatient and has the tendencies to rush into things. So it's like, I have an idea, but you don't kind of... Anyway. As you move ahead this month, make sure you look before you leap. Remember to hold on to your passion for your new idea, new path in life, new inspiration, new project at work, etc. But balance it with some occasional moments of rechecking that you are still on the right path. So it's okay to be excited about stuff, but make sure to back that up with research and stuff like that. What are the fine details of what I'm getting into with this new project or new thing I'm doing in life? What do I need to know before I start? I always think of July as a very hot month, very fiery. Summer, the sun. That is it's going to be a very active month. Okay, this is August 2019, and last month was quite fiery, but this month is very watery. You have the Ace of Cups, which is a suit in the tarot that has water as its element. And then you have number 5, boy, which means playful, curious, untamed enthusiasm. So up until now, you've been getting a lot of fire, which is the wand suit, and air, which is the sword suit. But now you have the suit of cups, which is a lot of water. This seems to indicate a real shift in your life. You're moving away from hot fire into the cool water, to a new beginning, a new way of looking at your life and moving into the world. So this is a very happy card. There's rainbows. There's a rainbow. There's a dove. Your cup is running over with water, love and life. Spend some time by the water this month, even if it's just by taking a bath. Water can be destructive, but this water is more like a gentle stream. Just follow it and see where it takes you. Be gentle with yourself and take lots of time for yourself this month. Listen to your heart and follow it. Love may come into your life, be it romantic or other. Maybe it's a new self-love, a new way of treating yourself. Be playful, curious, and have untamed enthusiasm for all that you do this month. So, the water also likes to play, go splash in a stream, and it can be very playful. This is a really, really nice, cool, calm thing that's, this month is going to have a lot of that in there for you. So this is a great card to end your year on.